Welcome back to Pokemon Moon. We're finally going to be finishing off Akala Island in this part with our grand trial against a Rock-type gym leader, essentially, so it's going to be pathetically easy.
It's almost like we've got two Pokemon with powerful Z moves that are super effective. But first,
It's not like most Rock Pokemon kind of suck anyway.
it's a shame though. Because the thing is, like, oh man, these Pokemon have such high physical defense, and then most of the types they're weak to are special types mostly. Like, this was a bigger thing back in Gen 3,
ruins of life. I was about to ask who builds a hedge maze in a graveyard, but...
They just knew it was...
You want to pay respects to your grandmother? You gotta earn it.
You want to pay your respects? Then solve my maze.
Solve my maze.
It's also really weird that these guys are, like, mourning their loved ones, and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna have a random Pokemon battle with this 10-year-old that just walked by. Okay. I mean, it makes about as much sense as in Gen 1, where there was the random people who were like, zombies, and I need blood, and all that crap, so...
I like how, ever since they started actually showing us what the healing items looked like, the healing items in Pokemon have all just come in spray cans.
Like,
no, that was actually a thing in the first season of the anime.
Yeah.
That goes back to the anime and the Pokemon trading card.
Yep.
You see, I don't really know, like, because I know that they just called it a potion, because that's what most healing items in RPGs are called. But it's kind of, like, I don't think of potions in Pokemon like little bottles full of goop, like they are in every other RPG, but even back then...
It's basically antiseptic.
Yeah. Although, I still don't get why they made TM's CDs. Like, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I still don't understand how that works.
Where's the CD tray?
Yeah.
Where do I stick this thing?
They're mail-order tutorial DVDs.
Oh, okay. I thought I'd just take the CD and just rub it against their head until something happens.
You see, that's why your Charizard doesn't know how to fly, John. Also, your Charizard doesn't know how to fly unless if you teach it fly. So even though those wings are just for show, otherwise.
Next time I'll just shove the USB up its ass.
That was a great Brawl in the Family comic, where it's just like, I think it's a Nidoran, and it's just like, good job, Nidoran, you leveled up. You learned a new move. Would you like to forget Bite? Bite forgotten, and then it gives them its food, and it's just sitting there like...
Oh, you're slightly moving up in the world. You have an evolved Pokemon.
It's Eradicate, though.
Yep.
You know.
I'll trade you my Butterfree for it.
No, don't.
Just like, no, we're not Team Rocket, we're Team Sprocket.
That stupid Butterfree has made me cry on the anime twice. And, like, there's this whole... Like, why does he let it go? Like, there's this whole emotional episode of the anime where, like, Ash regrets what he did. And then he has to, like, go to these extreme lengths to get that Butterfree back. And it's just like, oh, it's okay. I'm going to let you go, and then you can go have sex with that diseased, not actually shiny pink Butterfree. And, yeah. And then they tease you in the, I think it was Gen 6 anime, where he just remembers about the Butterfree as opposed to actually bringing it back for an episode like they did with the other Pokemon. I love that stupid.
The Butterfree is the only one that never comes back in any form.
No, I don't think the Pidgeot ever comes back. Because in the end of the Gen 1 Indigo League, the Pidgeotto evolves into a Pidgeot, and it's like protecting all the Pidgey now. And then Ash is like, don't worry, Pidgeot, I'll come back and visit you. And he never does. Even though he's been back to Palatine like 7 times.
My favorite thing, though, is like the theme song for that goddamn anime includes the "Gotta catch 'em all" tagline, but the main character never has like a full.
It's been 7 generations, and I don't think Ash even has half of what would count as Gen 1.
No.
In terms of number.
Maybe if you include evolutions, maybe.
Now, if he went to a Tauros Expo, then
sure. That's actually good trade bait. Like, you see, that's one thing about the manga. The Gen 1 and 2 mangas are actually really, really good. I recommend them. The only thing about the Gen 1 manga is that the first 3 volumes like cover the entirety of Gen 1's story, so it feels a little rushed. And then they do a original story for the yellow portion where the Elite Four is actually evil and Lance wants to commit genocide, being the original Lysander. So, that's a little... But the manga also skews darker than the games do anyway, so it didn't bother me as much there. But yeah, I recommend them. They're a good read.
Okay, can I just say, there's one thing I hate about her design, is the fucking white outline.
Yeah, I was
around
about
her
to
eyes.
say, like, hey, lady, when you were wiping your beauty mask off, you kind of missed a spot.
That, or she gets a tan and never takes the fucking goggles off.
Is the tattoo on the stomach supposed to be like a Japanese punk thing? Because that's also what Callie has in
Yeah,
Splatoon
actually,
2.
tattoos in Japan are kind of a social taboo to an extent that they aren't here. So, yeah.
Well, in
it's,
Plumeria's case, it's fake because she wipes it off when you see her at the end of the game. But
yeah, but her enemies don't need to know that.
Oh boy, confused, Ray.
yeah, but because Callie has basically the same thing in Splatoon 2 when she's brainwashed for the 5 minutes you see her. You know, I could swear that they lowered the confuse rate for hitting yourself. Because there are some fights where I like do 4 moves in a row while confused and still don't hit myself. It seems like I just
never
have
mind.
way better luck about it in this one. Or more so in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
They probably did lower it a little bit.
Like,
I think they had to realize how annoying it was.
like,
Oh god damn it.
yeah, because although you're getting into the situation I always feel like I get into in early gens, where you use confuse.
Where you just keep hitting yourself.
Yeah. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Yeah, you know,
3 times in a row.
when you're confused, you always try to attack instead of switching Pokemon because you're like, I can't have
It's
luck
a
at that-
50%
luck that's that
chance.
bad." It's like,
Obviously, I'll get it eventually. You know?
Gambler's fallacy.
no, it never happens.
Yeah. You see, what's actually interesting is in the Pokemon metagame, for Pokemon that don't use their attack stat, people actually breed to have their attack stat be as low as possible, because when you are hitting yourself when you're confused, you use your own attack
You
stat.
use your attacks.
Yeah, so, like, people are actually, like, looking for max IVs except for one that's minimum for some Pokemon. It's weird. Also, yeah, this is supposed to be like a boss fight, and she's got, like, 2 Pokemon. That's
Yeah.
lame. And you fight her, like, twice, too, so... Like, that's my big issue about Pokemon games over the... Like, it's not a huge deal, and I know I've been on and on about this, so I won't go too long about it, but... Like, even just giving her 4 would have made this fight feel more significant, as opposed to, oh, we're just going to introduce the admin for this gen. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Fooey?
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Yeah.
You know, back in my day, when people lost, they just straight up said fuck.
This is an E-rated game, John. Don't have anything to say to that now, do you?
Nothing like beating Team Skull Numbskulls. Rotom Dex, you should just stop talking, please.
And we're back to our trial site.
They...
That Team Skull interference meant absolutely nothing.
You see, throughout the game, like, Lily wants to take Cosmog to the Guardian's place, but they never
For some reason.
Yeah, they never really explain why. Like, I mean, there's not really much of a reason, because it's just an excuse to get you to a different place on the island. But they never really establish what Cosmog thinks that it can get from these places, you know? Also, the Guardians don't really even do a lot in this game.
They're just here.
Yeah, like, the only one with any amount of, like, even symbolic importance is Tapu Koko from the first island, but, you know, like, the other 3 are just kind of there.
Yep.
Nebby, we told you! Don't say that in public.
Get in the fucking back. Get in the fucking back. Everyone refers to me by my full name.
It's weird that you even have enough letter slots in your name to fit a name that long.
Somehow I did, so just enough. Oh boy, a rock trainer.
Get ready for
You're
your
gonna be no
hardest,
challenge at all.
your hardest fight yet, Ryan.
I am already hard, Olivia.
I knew it was coming.
Don't say that with that creepy smile.
I can't remove the smile.
It's, like, literally impossible. Oh, she's got 3 Pokemon, guys. That's badass.
Roxanne.
Oh, God.
I'm having nose pass flashbacks.
I hate nose
I
pads,
do
just as a
too.
design.
Oh, but I forget the name of its evolved form. That's even worse.
Probopass.
Robopass. Like, want to know what it actually needed? A gigantic mustache. All right.
A fuzzy mustache at that.
It's not even. It's nose hair. It's gross.
Yeah. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea.
It's like, hey, what if we design a Pokemon off of my elderly 80-year-old grandfather?
Bobo.
Never gets
Now
the
on to
ideas, these nose trimmers.
You act like you've never seen 5 Bulbasaur's hairs. God damn it. Got rid of paralysis. Spark caused
Look at that
paralysis.
face. Look at that face. You wouldn't even know that she's paralyzed beyond all recognition.
No, this is a guy. It's Michael Bolton, remember? Not
Yeah, it's
Michelle.
Mike Bolton.
Not Michelle Bolton.
Although honestly, would you be able to tell the difference?
Original character do not
Depends
steal.
on what era of Michael Bolton.
The long hair era, Michael Bolton.
Okay, if it's long hair Michael Bolton, yeah. Until you start singing, then yeah, clearly a guy.
Well, what if the deep voice comes out of the girl though? I mean, getting that low for a woman's impressive.
Gen 4, whatever his name was.
No, this is Gen 5.
No, that's Gen 5, sorry.
Yeah, no, this is the evolved form of this is actually a really badass Pokemon. The problem is that it's one of those trade evolutions.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Gigalith.
Yeah.
Whose mouth isn't where you think it is.
Holy crap.
Of course it did.
We were just going about how rock types don't usually get any sort of
Well,
More like a
any sort of challenge.
more like it, she's getting absurdly lucky.
yeah, because that's the 2 through 5 attack. So the chance
And
of
well, mind you, it's a computer, so it's always going to get 5.
yeah.
So you hit yourself in the face 5 times, you get paralyzed in the opener, and you get hit off 5 times with a fucking rock throw.
Just use the Z move. Oh wait, no, actually
Not
don't.
until it's this last Pokemon.
No, don't bother. Don't bother using the Z move here anyway, because this thing has sturdy, so it wouldn't kill it anyhow.
Yeah. Yep, they're sturdy.
I fucking hate String.
Yeah. Just oh, burn though. It's gonna kill it in one move anyway.
Okay.
My turn to get lucky.
Where is its head? Wouldn't in this case Body Slam and Headbutt be the same move? Am I wrong?
No.
Not really.
You see, this is why
Like
Arrow sucks. Michael Bolton confirmed better than
Oh,
Arrow.
Lycanroc is in lycanthropy. It's a werewolf Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yep.
so we have the other form of it. In Moon, you
The
can,
better form.
Yeah, it's weird. In Moon, you can only evolve a Rockruff into that, but you can catch Daytime Lycanrocs in Pony Grove. Vast Pony Canyon, sorry. So I just don't know why it's even a thing. Just have it be like if you evolve it during the daytime, it's one form, and nighttime, it's the other form. I don't know why
Because
that.
werewolves, moonlight.
But you can evolve the other one during the day. So
if you're in Pokemon Moon but playing during daytime in game, why would it still evolve into the other form?
Lycanroc.
the
yeah.
Dark Rock. Yeah, that's my thing. Like I wouldn't it'd be a silly Pokemon thing to have it only evolve into the specific form you want during day or night, but like whatever. We've had that since
The
Gen
answer
2.
is they want you to buy both versions, okay?
You're not entirely wrong.
No, he's actually 100% right, but I'm upset about that because they know we will. Because we do.
Yep. Hooray, we got the Rockium, whatever.
We got they're all crystals are just a type of rock, aren't they?
True.
It's like someone discovers a rare mineral for the first time and can't think of a name. It's a rocky.
Rocky.
It's this really hard to obtain mineral. Unobtainium. Yeah.
Genius.
God
Stonemantium.
damn you, Cameron.
There's this mineral we found. It absorbs vibrations really cool. We'll call it vibranium.
Vibranium.
This is the material that Transformers are made of to help them transform. What do we call it? Transformium.
We have these special rocks from Krypton that you can Superman. What are we going to call them? Kryptonite?
What was Lily's face just there? Was she like suddenly like really idolizing Olivia because of her Ginyu Force impression. I'm sorry, that just looked weird.
Nebby, we told you to keep politics out of it, alright? Jeez.
And get back in the fucking bag.
So why is Nebby a racist little shit now?
Stupid galaxy fart. We told you, leave Christian benches out of this.
Look, Nebby, your religion is like your penis, alright? It's okay to have one, but we don't want to see it, alright?
Keep it in your pants.
So what's interesting is that they imply they just straight up state that, like, Hal couldn't beat Hala, but he still is able to continue his challenge anyway, which is, like, I think that's against
I'm assuming
the rules.
they're doing the usual gym leader thing where they have different teams.
No child left behind act.
Yeah,
Potentially, yeah, that too.
so they just let him, so he got nepotism from his grandfather. Oh, you couldn't beat me. I'll just let you go on anyway, though. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
It's a great thing to teach your kids.
Hala.
Participation trophies for everyone.
Yeah.